Well, as a tradition in the United Nations in Geneva, we began with meditation. I'm very happy for the word that in the United Nations people meditate. Since ancient times, the great kings were always those who have deep insight. Yeah, it's okay. And those who practice meditation method in order to be connected with heaven and to know the will of heaven before they are able to govern the earth affair. That's why, since ancient times, the great kings of wisdom, they always rule with compassion and wise system. And their names always stay forever in the hearts of the people. And they never have to use violence or armed force to conquer, but they use love and wisdom. And we have the reason to feel happy that here in the United Nations such people exist. Because actually the personnel in the United Nations are more or less kings of the world. Because we don't rule only one nation, but whatever service we do here affects the whole world. I'm so happy that there is a tradition here that we meditate. Yes. Not once a week, but also every day at home. Once a week is only when we get together here to do it in a symbolic way. But the more important practice carries on at home and even at work. Our system of meditation is a continuous process, 24 hours, for those who seek wisdom and for those who likes to serve the world with love and dignity, and of course wisdom. When we are connected with heaven through different means of meditation or deep prayers in sincere longing to know the will of God, we will be able to serve the world in a better light. Because the light from heaven, which comes through meditation, will be able to shine our path, in whichever path we choose to serve the world. Of course, here in the United Nations, your work are most noble, most important. I have always been following the activities of the United Nations and feel very happy that our Earth, our planet, at least have such a universal body who serve the whole world and not only one or two governments, and selflessly and sometimes sacrifice even their precious lives for the peace of the world, like in, for instance, like in Cambodia, the Peace Army, yes, or what you call it, is that right? Yes. Or in some many other not very stable countries. This demands sometimes the sacrifice of personal comfort and safety and even lives. And let's hope that in the future all the world will heed the advice and the direction of the United Nations, and that we live in a more loving atmosphere of brotherhood. And of course, the meditation practice, which is headed by the group. Yes, sure, yes. Would be a great benefit. As I have said, that since ancient time, all the wise kings, they rule with love and wisdom, and never with force. So it is very, very good that the personnel in the United Nations do meditation together. That is very, very touching to know. And if you like to try some other kind of meditation, of course we are willing to offer, and with no condition, no binding, no charge whatsoever. Just with love to serve the world through you, to let God serve through us. Yeah. Because the time is not very long, so I think I let you ask me any question you wish to.
About your doctrine about vegetarian diet, and what if somebody has the willingness to follow and unconsciously or not knowingly eat meat? How would that affect?
Oh, that's they probably give you a little bit of stomach ache. But you meditate a little bit more that day, and that will be no problem. Yeah, we can't always avoid. The vegetarian diet is only to propagate more loving kindness, which already exists in us, to polish it more, to bring it to a fuller extent to all beings, including our younger brothers and sisters. Yeah, but if that is just to show our love and also to polish our compassion. But if we do something unconsciously, well, no one can blame us. God would not. Yeah, thank you. Please.
I would like to know what it means, initiation.
Oh, I see.
Talking about
About initiation.
About the initiation you are making after. Tonight.
Yeah, I didn't know my fellow practitioner was so quick. She talks about it. I didn't think we have time for that. So, initiation means at the time of that means you're very sincerely longing to want to know our kingdom of God within, our own greatness, our inherent wisdom. Yeah, and if you want to know that, then we arrange. Yeah. Because we have it inside. You just forget to don't know where to switch the button. And because the button is not visible, therefore it has to be done invisibly within ourselves. So at the time of initiation, the experienced friend or guide will help you to push open that button. And from then on, you enter into the circle of sainthood, and you know your wisdom. And when the button is pushed open, there is some signals, yeah, like beautiful, bright light coming through of heavenly music. Yeah, that is the signals of the opening of the kingdom of God within you. You already have it. The master or the teacher don't give you anything, just help you to recover it. Yeah, that's his initiation. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
You have done a lot of work visibly for the refugees of the world. How about the drug problem of today? What kind of visible aid?
How about what?
The drug problem of today, the drug addicts. And
the drug? Oh, yeah. You're right. Drug begins with ignorance and frustration of the young people of our age. Because many of the so-called holy organizations sometimes failed in satisfying their spiritual need for the higher meaning of life, more than just material, because material today we don't lack. Therefore, they are charmed, they are seduced into taking drugs, because in taking drugs sometimes they can have hallucination and feel comforted for a very short time. But little did they realize the very grave consequence after that. Therefore, meditation is a better, is the best way to relieve all this suffering of the people when they want to know God. They want to know happiness inside. Because our happiness through meditation, through the light and the music of heaven, is everlasting and is always improved and always more and more happiness and never have any consequence like the drug. If we can propagate more the meditational benefit, then the drug effect on people will be less, and they will understand where to turn to for a longer lasting happiness. Yeah. S'il vous plaît.
Can you hear me? The
Yes.
microphone is on.
Yeah.
I would just like to come back to the subject of enlightenment and initiation, which I see it. You put the word immediate before
Where is it? Oh, this is my master. They make my disciple. They make trouble for me again. Yeah.
Immediate enlightenment.
Immediate enlightenment means immediate.
But the initiation periods in ancient Egypt, for instance, were at least 7 years, weren't they?
7 years?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I understand.
And usually initiation is regarded as a rather long process by which one earns enlightenment. Yeah, I know it suits our modern life to say, we can now be enlightened, but I wonder what the process is.
Yes, okay. In the ancient times, it's not easy to find a master even, yeah? And if you find one, they test you for long years. Test very long, like Milarepa of Tibet. Test him 4 years with a lot of scolding and beating sometimes. But today, if you do that, the master will be put in jail. It's not allowed anymore. And besides, our world, with a very fast and advanced way of life, we can't just cling on to that kind of method of testing disciples. Today, we have to, to tune in with the modern pace of the society. And of course, it makes more trouble for the so-called teacher. Yeah, because he has no time to ground the disciples, to make him earn what is very precious. But what do you think? If a master do that, how more long will we be enlightened? It takes a long time. You see, the enlightenment is very fast. But the process of 7 years is to test the disciple and to ground them into moral discipline. Yeah, that is very good also. But because of that, in ancient time, not many people enlightened. And because of ignorance, they crucified Jesus. Because not many people know what enlightenment is and what meditation practice is. It is so new and so strange. Therefore today, many masters, they open, yeah? They make it open to the public, yeah. That is as a sacrifice of the master, time, expense, and a lot of effort to bring the disciple into a fast moral standard and a very high level of enlightenment. It's different time. Yeah, you're welcome. And enlightenment doesn't mean you are completely enlightened. Yeah, you have a taste of enlightenment so that you are encouraged to go further with it. Yeah. And in the olden time, master don't do that. I let you first work and, I'll say, really suffer for it. And then you appreciate it more. Yeah, sure. Any more questions? Yes, please.
Yes, could you define or describe enlightenment as you understand it?
Oh, yes. There are there are two levels within our existence. One is the so-called ignorant, the other enlightenment. Yeah? And we step through the border, we come into enlightenment. Enlightenment implies light. So when you sit in quietness, through the help of the experienced teacher, you have light. You see light flooding through you. Yeah? And then you feel elevated, you feel changed. You enter into different dimension. And once you enter there and registered, you never come back again. You still work in the world, still do your business, fulfill your duty as the housewife or husband or United Nations personnel, but inside you are contact with the higher world. Yeah. And not only light that we see beautiful heavenly mansions, which like Jesus said, in my Father's house there are many mansions. Yeah. We can visit and we can see sometimes ancient masters and learn from their wisdom in order to put this into the use of our daily service to the world. And that's why we work more effective, yeah? And less effort, but more result, because we are wiser. We learn from the masters. Yeah. Because these masters never die. They just ascend into a higher level of existence. And if we ascend to their level, we meet them also. We can learn from them. That's a better way to learn than just to learn from limited scriptures or Bibles, which sometimes we don't understand the meaning anyhow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, please. Yeah.
To my best knowledge, Guangqin Lao Hersang, the monk Guangqin, died in 1986 at the age of 96.
Yeah, yeah.
And through his life, sometimes he meditated as long as 4 months without eating anything, without drinking anything.
That's possible.
And this thing happens 4 times through his life. And before he passed away, he said, I will be reincarnated and come back. Next time when I come back, I will be in the province of Guangxi, China.
Yeah.
Could you comment on that?
Well, that's his business, why you ask me. Why Inguo?
How can it be happening?
That he come back?
Guangxi. Why Guangxi? Why not Guangdong?
Guangdong, right?
Yes.
Wow. Well, he likes Guangxi better, you see. That's his choice. It's his choice, yeah? Some saints, they do come back at will. Once we enter the circle of sainthood and mount into a different level, higher level, we can choose to reincarnate wherever we want. But sometimes they choose to reincarnate in a place where they have more affinity with these people. Yeah? That's all. Okay.
我追求真理，向往真善美哈。我在中国，因为我的那个就很多灾难嘛，所以我已经修炼佛道好几年了，做了好几年的 meditation 哈。但是我因为我很就是我
心不安。
也不是不安，我有很坏的身体，所以我修炼效果不好，所以我就想请您指教，就是能不能给我一个方法，能不能很快就顿悟这样。
懂，那你修观音法门嘛，你修我们的法门，好不好？等一下叫你要的话，你工作完就到我家那边来叫你。
哎呦，太好了！
哎，
谢谢。
因为你没时间。OK， 不客气，不客气。She said that could I teach her something that is faster because she meditated many years and she didn't feel much effect. Yeah. So I said, yes, sure. You come to my house after your work and I teach you. That's what it was. Okay? Yeah. No problem. Tonight. Yeah. Yeah.
What is your view of life after death?
Oh, I see. Well, you asked me too early.
No, but most of us have a view
Understand.
of it.
Yes.
I mean,
you see?
either everything is finished or something is going on and how it would be going on.
We die every day during meditation. Many people do not know what dying is because they don't die every day. Yeah. When we meditate, sometimes we die. We die, but we come back again because our silver cord is not broken yet, as it would be at the time of death. So we die, we go to different world, we live this physical world for a while, maybe sometimes for some hours or months, like the Guangjing Laoshan, yeah. But we come back again, yeah. And that's the process of death. Just like you walk from this room outside the door, anytime, it's no problem. But that is to the one who are virtuous, and who live up to the will of heaven, and who meditate, and who contact the kingdom of God within. Then they die just like walking through the door to a better room, a more glorious world. But to those who are heavy burdened and who do not fear God and who do things which are not according to God's loving law, then they have a lot to fear. At the time of death, they suffer tremendous pain, and also they sometimes sink to a little bit lower existence, which is more terrifying, more suffering. That's what we call hell. Yeah. And for us, no problem. We die every day. Yes, sir. Oh.
Well, I wonder if you could give us a few basic points of your teachings. I noticed you have written a few books, and I just want to know very briefly what's the few basic points of your teaching or your theory. What should one do to become enlightened? To what one should believe in? To the basic, those basic points.
Understand?
Thank you.
Our teaching doesn't advocate any particular religion, but you stay with your own religion, yeah. And we just help you at the time of initiation to make contact with your faith. For example, you believe in God, yeah, and we help you to see God. If you believe in Buddha, fine, you will see the Buddha, and you can learn from God or Buddha directly, but through the non-verbal teaching from the heaven. You see, not have to use language. Therefore, at the time of initiation, I don't talk. We just sit quietly, and then in silence, you will be enlightened, because your nature is enlightenment. Who else? Who was? Oh yeah, please.
Having read your doctrine about meditation and enlightenment and the various levels of existence that you have described, it sounds a bit frightening.
Which one? Which level?
I don't know which level. The many levels that you have mentioned when one meditates. How does one overcome this kind of fear when you go into different levels?
Oh, the first, maybe some lower level is frightening, but the other ones are not. Maybe you read the first one, huh? The first level is called astral level. There are the many tricks there, because it's a lower level. It's a level of still illusion and maya. And hells exist there also. Of course, you might traverse it, and then maybe you encounter some kind of unfriendly beings. But the master is there, that's why, to protect you, to pass through this unfriendly region and to go higher. Yeah, no problem. Many of my fellow practitioners, they're very happy and they're not frightened. Yeah, very, very beautiful, very excellent in feeling. You feel renewal, like you're charged with full of energy. You will be like a newborn person. You will not be frightened. Yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah. Yes.
Je voudrais vous demander si vous avez déjà été attaqué par des énergies négatives dans votre travail pour vous empêcher de travailler.
Si, mais quand ils encontrent, yeah, I can say in English? Oh, no. Oh, okay. Please translate, yeah. You see, I have been attacked by, yeah, it's all right now? I've been attacked also, some of these so-called negative energies, yeah? But when they encounter the light, which is surrounded a practitioner, like myself, for example, then they melt like noodles or like nothing. So I have never been harmed. I never fight back. Just naturally, they stopped. They just melted. One of the practitioners, after they became a disciple, she told me that she was a kind of a Taoist, you know. She practiced until she can manifest a knife that long, a knife, but invisible knife. And whomever she direct that knife to is assured of eternal death. And she directed that knife to me while I was lecturing somewhere, without telling anybody, because it's invisible. It's a form of light and sharp, about that long. But when it come to me, the light that surrounded me just melt that knife, and she surrendered. Now she became a disciple. Okay. We have that. We have that even on tape. Yeah, she confessed that after becoming disciple. Otherwise, nobody know. I never talk about it. Vous avez compris?
J'ai compris.
Si, si.
J'ai encore une question. Vous permettez encore une question? Avez-vous contact avec les centres de sagesse de notre planète, Shambhala ou Lagartha ou des choses comme ça?
Il y a beaucoup de gens qui a déjà passé. Hein? On peut tout le temps contacter. Yeah. C'est pas de problème. Mes disciples, pour mes disciples, c'est déjà plus facile. All my disciples or the fellow practitioners can contact them also. And they see Jesus, Buddha, sometimes even already at the time of initiation. Shava? Si?
J'ai pas encore une question?
Si, si.
Que pensez-vous sur notre planète des manifestations du phénomène des UFOs?
They are the other planets which are more advanced in technology, yeah. And in our universe, there are many planets like that. Sometimes they make UFO for sale. Maybe in the future we can buy one. Yeah, it's not a joke. Yes, please. Si vous avez encore question, vous attendez un petit peu.
Je ne comprends pas pourquoi on dit que Dieu est bon et il y a tant de souffrances dans le monde.
This is not God's fault. It is our fault. We see things with different eyes. We should see with the true eye, then we see the true goodness of God. For me, the world is perfect. And no suffering, nothing. Yes. But for you, there is suffering. Therefore, I am here. Tell you to go into the world of non-suffering. You see, different, yeah. Just like a cat, you put her in front of television, she doesn't see movement. Or the owl, in the daytime, the sun shines brilliantly, but he never knows there is a sun. And he says, there's no sun, no sun. But for us, there is sun, because we have different eyes.
Oui, mais quand vous avez des gens qui sont proches de vous et qui souffrent moralement, physiquement, avec le troisième homme, vous ne voyez plus rien?
Si je veux pas voir les illusions du monde, je vois pas. Mais parce que celui qui souffre, moi, je descends. Hein? Descends et voir comme lui-même. Pour lui aider. Si. If I want to help him, of course I have to come down to his level and understand and help him to go up. Just like you help a child to learn ABC, even though you are a PhD. You have PhD.
But can we help directly by meditation the sufferings of the world?
Yes, somehow we help, but because everyone must be enlightened himself in order to get out of the suffering. Otherwise, there's no use. It helps, of course, just like you are a professor in a university, And of course, you help your children to be more intelligent by helping him with the homework. Yeah, but he himself must be a PhD later in order to know how to work, how to earn money, how to have a high position in the world. So it helps a little bit, but each one must be enlightened. Yeah. Otherwise, one Buddha enlightened enough, one Jesus enough. Yeah.
D'être indiscrète. Comment s'est passé le lien de la rupture avec la famille, la rupture du lien avec votre famille?
Comment passé? Oh, avec mon mari? Oh, c'est terrible. C'est terrible. I don't want to do it again. Yes, he waited for me 6 years, my husband, mon mari. Il m'attend 16 ans. Et après, après remarried, how say? Il s'est remarié. See? And now, now I cannot go back and do anything. So it stayed like that. It's fine. It was painful. Huh? Not easy. No. It was not easy. Yeah. But I was crazy for God. And my husband crazy of me, I'm crazy of God. So I choose God more than a husband. But because I was not enlightened. I was not enlightened. That's why I did it. You don't have to. Yeah. You don't have to. To be enlightened, you don't need to run away from family, don't need Himalaya, nothing. Because if you have a teacher at your home, you don't need to go. I did not have teacher that time. I wasn't enlightened. I don't know where to go to find master, so I have to leave home. I want to run around to look for master, you see. And after that, my husband married, and my love also, my passion died down somehow, so we stay like this. Okay. What?
Any child. You don't have
sad?
Child. Enfant.
Oh, no, not with him. No. We are married 2 years only. Yeah. Not child with him. No. We didn't have any. Yeah. Yeah, behind that.
How can children practice your method?
What?
How can children practice your method?
Oh, children, when they're 6 years old, if they are with parents, they can be initiated into half. And when they're 12, if they have parents who also practice, they can be initiated full. If they don't have parents, they have to wait until 16 years old. Okay?
Or by the parents' desire, initiation for the children.
What is it? Children? Oh, the children must want it. The children must want it. We respect young and old. And I always tell people never to force other people into initiation or any kind of practice if they're not ready. Yeah. Oh, I think we have to conclude our meeting. And I have to thank God that allows such a noble meeting to take place through the kindness and egoless service of Madame the President. No, President of the meditation group. Don't worry. Yeah, coordinator. Yeah, it's the same name. In New York, they call her the President of the Yoga Society.
Here we don't.
Oh, it's the same. Oh, we don't argue about the name. Okay, you be the queen, all right? So I'm very touched by her efforts and kindness and generosity. And because of her invitation, the invitation of the United Nations, that I even made the trip to Europe this year, which I hesitated for a long time, even though I have been invited. Yeah. So it's a kind of, you are kind of a push, huh? The United Nations invitation is good for the whole Europe. You see that? How good the United Nations is? Yeah? Okay. Thank you very much. Yeah. to the United Nations, take some donation financially? You need in any aspect to use that? I don't say the group, but the UN. You have any project? You need some financial?
1% fund?
Huh?
We can give it to 1% fund.
1% fund? Okay, fine. And where do you put it? As a box or something? No.
One of the secretaries of the fund.
Is he here?
No, she's not in the room, but she works in the bank.
Or we can do that through sending through the bank? Oh, that's fine. Okay. Because I didn't bring much anyhow, but we can send it through the bank. Yeah, fine. Thank you very much, and I wish you continue with your noble work. That would be beautiful for the world. And we have the buffet. Because I know today you skip your lunch, so we made it, yeah? Vietnamese style. Thank you.
Please, for everyone who would like to eat, we have food that we have brought for you for lunch.
Basic discipline of a great being, because we are entering the sainthood. Yeah, not like before. We can walk all over places now. Just go straight. And so all these things are for you in the beginning, if you need them. Yeah, some of you already have the disciplines and already know, so don't need it. But in general, guide. Yeah, in case somebody else asks you also what I teach you. And then maybe you can give them some of this garbage, but not the initiation, because the initiations can only be done from the 5th level. Yeah, once you reach the 5th level, you have reached the house of the master. Yeah, and then you become one with the master. Then you can do the master's job, but not before that. So if anyone is interested, you can refer to some responsible person here. Oh, we don't have one here, right? We have in far away, so maybe pick one for yourself here. Who would like to be a responsible person in this environment? Who likes to be? Who is capable? Speak 5 language at least. Or just tell them to ride to Taiwan. We have one here, actually, a responsible person, but she lives about 4,000 miles from here. Mr. Donvin Peranut. Sihanut? No? No, it's she, yeah? Maybe she give you an address later, or the address may be in some of the books, yeah? So please refer to that person, see what we can do, yeah? If a person wants to be initiated, and I'm not around in Switzerland, then they have to wait for 3 months. Have to be vegetarian at least 3 months. Then we send someone, or we arrange, okay? Or maybe I fly over just for him. Yeah, if I can afford every ticket for each person, an airplane ticket, I go all over places. So that's just the basic things for you to be a teacher in the future, if God chooses you to be. It's not that we order you to do this and that and others, But in the way of the enlightened person, we don't need a long-winded speech to explain for one virtue, right? To be good, just to be good, right? Of course. So there's no need to say to you a lot of things like, please, we apologize for telling you this, but you must not steal. Now, please don't be angry with us. We just mean well. We have good intention, and so blah 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 blah. Please don't take offense if you see some of the things that you probably think is too abrupt and things like that. We are enlightened people. We don't pay attention to petty, explanation and all that. Yeah, I trust you all understand. So, this I give you later, okay? Popcorns. It's very much beloved and wanted by disciples. There are many miraculous stories around a popcorn. So you have them later, huh? Even if you don't believe in it. Just for the sake of having it. Otherwise later I flew 1,000 miles from here and you say, oh, my popcorn. And then what? You fly all over, $5,000 just for a popcorn. Because sometimes after I left, people will tell you, oh, no, you didn't have the popcorn? My God, you missed a great deal. And then you feel very sorry for yourself. And you have to run after me, or I have to send it by post. But it's different when you send it, you see? So these things are for you only, and you keep them in a safe place, out of the reach of the children. Take one at a time when you're in trouble, when you cannot meditate, when your life is in crooked tunnel. Take one, like this. You can slowly let it melt on. You eat it. And if you take one, you meditate 1 hour. If you take the whole packet, don't bother to get up. Some people do that. They put the whole pot in a milk shake, and then they would not get up for 10 days. They'll be in samadhi for too long. It's not necessary, especially if you work for the United Nations. You can't afford to be like that. Then you're not united anymore. Okay. You need any question? You need to ask me anything? Are you satisfied? Actually, to meditate, to contact the light and the teaching of God through the word and the light is no big deal. It is a birthright. It's inherent in all of us that we are God's children, and you're made after God's image. So at least we have some godly quality. That's a very natural thing. This is very obvious. So to meditate, to eat vegetarian, to be enlightened is no big deal. So we are not proud of being enlightened at all. It just is a way of a great being, a way of a true human being. But then many people forget this way of life, and we live in a life of kind of a lower mental consciousness, you see. That's why our world have a lot of trouble, yeah? And everybody try hard to make peace on earth, to talk and talk and talk. Conference here, conference there, and a lot of champagne has pouring into all the talk, and a lot of beef and pork. A lot of pigs and cows have been sacrificed for the peace and non-violent earth. But it not always helpful, yeah? Because people do not take care of the problem from the root, yeah? For example, if we plant flowers, do we water at the root of the flower? Yeah, we do. Yes. Similarly, the way to take care of the world or anything must be from wisdom, not from computer brain. The brain is only a computer. Without the wisdom behind it, the brain just give out whatever information he picked up on the street. Yeah, or any day activity, or from neighbors. And if the neighbors are the same level with us, all ignorant together, then we pick in always the same information from each other. All the garbage. Yeah. Therefore, the way to tackle everything is from wisdom. Therefore, we have to contact our wisdom. That's all. This is no big deal. If we don't do it, it is strange. If we do it, it's very simple. So whatever convinced you to come here today for initiation, that is your wisdom. Your wisdom at work. What I tell you convinces you because you know it already in your heart that it must be done like that. And that is the way of the great gentleman. We live a life of non-violence. We don't need to kill animals for our life. We don't need to sacrifice many small lives for our life. Yeah, because all are life. If you cut the flower, it will grow some more later. Yeah. Sometimes you cut a branch of flower, it grows 3-4 branches. But if you cut a pork, yeah, it will never grow into 3 porks. Therefore, we are vegetarian because we extend our love to other beings, not because we think that vegetarian, if you are vegetarian, you become Buddha. It's not true. Because the cows are also vegetarian. Yeah, the Kaninchen. Kaninchen. Oh no, the rabbit. Kaninchen is French. Oh no, it's German. Yeah, also a vegetarian. No problem. So we are not proud of our own way of life, but that's the way that everybody should follow. And I'm happy that you are enough highly developed to have understood and accepted my message. And this message you will spread out later. When you have digested and realized for yourself what I said is what you know. Then it becomes yours. And then you will discover more and more and more each day with the light and sound meditation. More new ideas will come, more revelation, more intelligence, more, conducive thinking for the world and for your own project in life and for every problem in life. So the teaching of God is non-verbal. That we get through the meditation. And these things I learned by myself. I know all this is the truth. Therefore, I share it with you, and soon you will realize that. After some days or some weeks or some months, depend on the person. Yes. And also the level of your understanding. Because that's why the inside, the outside, my teaching is similar, but the inside you receive different, you see. Therefore, you see the great light and the other one see dim light and the other one see other things, another one do not see. Because each individual are open in different degree, and the master accordingly put inside the things suitable for him. Okay? So it is for you to choose to be a great gentleman or just to follow, bow your head to the rest of the world and go just like everyone on the street. So there's no binding, forced belief, but you come because you have understood and because you search for your own greatness and you take the courage and the initiative to walk the way of God, of angel on earth. Yes, even though we still carry this body, but it's only clothes, yeah? Only clothes. No big deal, yeah. Any question? Yes, please.
I would love to know about the rhythm of speaking the holy words.
The rhythms of the
rhythm,
yeah.
The tempo. Because we heard 2 different ones. You gave it long, very singing and long.
Yeah.
5 holy words,
Oh, the 5 words.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Right. When I repeated to you during your meditation,
yes.
That was the approximately the rhythm. Yeah, it's fine. But no need to follow exactly inch by inch, yeah? You repeat even, try 1 minute or 5 minutes once, no problem. It's up to you. the most important is the awareness from the wisdom eye. Yeah, and you repeat whenever you're ready for it at interval. Yeah. Yes, Miss.
How many times do we have to meditate?
Anytime you want, but as long as you meditate 2.5 hours together, maybe half an hour here or an hour there. Yeah. But the best time is early in the morning after you wake up, because you're already fully fresh and not much impression of the world. It's easier to calm your mind and sit in meditation. And before you go to bed, because you would like to have a peaceful night and also cleanse the whole day's garbage that we have collected from our works or from the environment. And before you go to sleep, you sit. Already you have done your meditation, right, all day. And then before you go to sleep, you sit on bed for 10, 15 minutes or whatever amount of time you can afford. And concentrate here, the same. Yeah, meditate on the light and slowly lay down in that awareness. And then all night you will feel that, you will find that you are in meditation. Yeah. And during the whole day, when you work, yeah, and whenever you don't have to use your mind to think or use mental effort, then you can recite the 5 names and remember here, and that's very good for you. Always recite the 5 names whenever you remember, except in the sound meditation. That will protect you from collecting negative energies, which is sometimes unavoidable. Yeah? And that will also help to bless the surrounding wherever you are, to elevate people, consciousness, invisibly. And that's how the earth will become better and better through your presence and through your blessing. Yeah? Okay. That's why we cannot die immediately after initiation. We have to eat vegetable to survive. Otherwise, we don't need to even. We are liberated. We need nothing from this earth anymore. Whether we stay a few years more or eat a few more bowl of rice or not, it's no different to us anymore. But we stay because we want to bless the earth. Through our merit of practice meditation, we channel God's power, you see? That's what it is. Otherwise, the master will take the whole lot of karma and burn them all out and don't leave you any to live on. That's why we still continue to live. The master will leave a little bit of karma for us, for daily use, of give and take. But don't make new one. That's why we keep the precepts, we eat the vegetarian, to minimize the karma for the future, the cost of coming back for the future. But the rest of the karma, the master power burns it away, so you don't have any more debt to come back anymore, okay? So that's the good thing about initiation. Inside, open the wisdom and clear all the storage of bad karma and even good karma, so we don't have to come back again. That's why for the initiate, this is the last life. Last life. If you want to come back, fine, you can. If you don't want to, nobody can drag you down. And 5 or 6 or 7 or more generations of your relatives will be elevated to liberation also. Liberation, not Buddhahood, huh? Not mastership. It's different. Huh? You may reach mastership, but they are liberated. Yeah. And the master will continue to teach them also in a higher level after they leave the body. Yeah. So they take care. They are taken care of also. So the initiation is immensely powerful. It's incredible. And anyone who you love and sympathize with in this life will get benefit also. Anyone, even dogs and cats. So, any more question? Yeah.
You said that, vous dites que nos parents seront libérés quelques générations avant, quelques générations après. Mais est-ce que vous voulez dire qu'ils ne doivent pas revenir, se réincarner? Revenir sur... Oui.
Se réincarner, non.
Non, ils ne doivent
jamais,
pas.
Jamais.
Ah, ok.
Ils ne doivent pas.
Merci.
Si vous voulez, si. C'est possible.
Mais
Pour des parents, non plus,
pour
non
nos
plus.
parents.
Non plus. Non plus. 5 générations avant. Parce que maintenant, vous ne savez pas encore. Parce que c'est possible qu'ils sont venus pour initiation lui-même. Mais si ils sont partis de la terre, il va élever, libérer. N'importe quelle génération. 5 générations, si on dit en général. C'est pas seulement 5 générations. Okay? Good? Yeah. My French, okay? Yeah? Il me manque de parler. Il n'y a personne qui m'aime en français, en France. Seulement les Chinoises, les Vietnamiens, les Américains. Moi, j'ai pas de chance pour parler français. Il y a des personnes qui m'aiment en France. Hein? Ok. Parce que écrire, lire et parler, c'est pas pareil. Hein? Pas la même chose. Parler, il faut beaucoup de pratique. Hein? Si. Voilà. Il y a encore des questions? C'est moi? Huh? Any more questions? If not, you're liberated from me.
You would, Jai, say where I'm sleeping is just in the back of the restaurant. Does it matter?
No, it doesn't matter. You can live in a graveyard, no problem. He asked that he stay behind the restaurant. You mean the non-vegetarian restaurant? Is that matter? I said no. You can sleep. You can stay in a graveyard. Yeah, the outside should not concern you. You repeat the 5 names. You meditate. No problem. We live in this world we cannot avoid, right? If you feel terrible, you can move your house. Yeah. Move back to China. Huh? Move to Taiwan. Move next to the chicken farm. Oh, my meditation quarter is next to chicken farms all the time. We have affinity with chickens. Yeah. Any more question? 你们可以问问题，在中文用中文啊。如果不能讲英文或是法文，没关系啊。从大陆来啊，那怎么来这里呢？
我在圣工作，就是西欧核子研究中心，我在那儿工作。
在哪里工作？
在那个西欧核子研究中心。
哇哦，你看不出来是那种人啊。
我不是，我是搞那个计算机软件的。
Okay, never mind. 不管他。She said she worked in the nuclear, how to say, plant, huh? Power plant. I said, my God, she doesn't look like it. Okay, never mind. It's okay. Power plant, huh? We have.
Not power plant.
Decreasing. Huh?
高能物理。High energy physics.
Oh, yeah, okay. We have the higher energy inside. Nobody use. They worry about physical energy all the time. Never mind. So you come here if you have no more question. And you're welcome to come to the lecture tomorrow and sit in initiation again if you have forgotten something or you want to sit in initiation again tomorrow. Yeah? Please.
Excuse me, Master.
Yes, you ask.
Yeah. For example, I have a large family, and I'm preparing food for them.
Yes.
If, for example, I cook meat or something for the family and I taste it, what is it?
Don't taste it. Tell him to taste it for you. Well, it's better not to taste it, but If you are forced to do, it's okay. But I think in the future you don't like to taste it anymore. That's the only problem. Because you will feel a little bit, nauseated. Yeah, very unwilling to do it. So why suffer? Yeah? Or convert them into vegetarianism instead of carbonalism. Yeah? Okay. Any more? I'm very happy to have known you because you are very elite, very intelligent, and highly developed spiritual. And you don't ask so many of very nonsense questions. Yeah, and I'm very happy. Yeah. Whenever you ask a question, people of enlightened mind, they can judge your level. So be careful what you talk and what you ask in the public. Yes. And today the atmosphere is very pleasant. In the morning in the United Nations, as well as tonight when you grace our rented apartment. So I thank God and thank you for giving me such a good memory. Yeah. Let's pray that tomorrow would be as good, or at least better. It has been a long time since I am in Europe, and I nearly forgot how noble the European people are. I have nearly forgotten how beautiful the people who live in Europe. How very classic, how very graceful the atmosphere, very noble, very gentle, very gentle. And I'm so happy to have come back and found myself in such the atmosphere, in such an atmosphere. And I remember now how good it is to be in Europe. So you are the lucky ones. Enjoy it for me. And improve the atmosphere even better still for everyone who resides in Europe as well as in the world. Because we affect the whole world. Yes. Especially you, the people who works in the United Nations. The more enlightened you are, the better for the United Nations. And of course, the better for United Nations, then the better for the world. And even it affects the whole universe. Therefore, do not forget your noble task. God placed you there to do some good work. Of course, there are some people I have heard that just come in just for money, work in and go home and do not think about the highly noble work that they are placed into and that is entrusted into their hands. But you should know better than these and set an example. A noble example of a great gentleman. Those who rules the world with only love and wisdom. Nothing more. Yes. So I trust you to keep your noble ideal before you all the time. And remind yourself in the meditation. Anytime you feel weak, you feel discouraged, remember, noble task only for noble beings. Only noble beings can do it. And we have to be noble from inside out. Not only the outer politeness, politeness, and the outer appearance, but from inner beauty we serve the world. And I hope all the United Nations members will be just like you, knowing why they're doing it, why they sit in there, and what they're doing, and how great the impact they make on the world through their noble work. I hope everyone realizes that. And so maybe you try with your examples, not to coerce people into believing what we believe, but just set an example and people will follow. Be firm and determined in your training as a future master, at least for ourselves, yeah, and for our family and our environment. The ancient saying is that first discipline ourselves, and then we can take care of the family, and then we can rule the nation, and then we can pacify the whole universe. But most of people do the opposite. I mean, they started from the top. They pacify the whole universe. They wanted to. But they do not build a foundation from themselves. If the house was to be built, however many levels, they have to be built from the foundation, right? It must be from the foundation, and there must be a foundation. That's why many people failed in peacemaking or in a political system, because they do not start it from the basic. They have no good foundation, and the house is built very high, later will crumble and fall. Waste a lot of energy, time, and finance. Therefore, the way of the ancient kings is first discipline ourselves, then take care of the household, and then rule the nation and pacify the whole world. So that is your job. You're ruling the world, but you started from yourself. And that is a cause for congratulation. I'm very proud of you. So good night. You are liberated from me. Only physically you are liberated from me. Inside you are not. Until you reach the 5th level and become Buddha, I will never leave you. We are bound together. You cannot escape anymore. Oh, bye-bye. Sorry. Banana. Yeah.